Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's. We're back with another edition of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. So for this edition, will be Magikarp and Gyarados. So the moves for Magikarp for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White 2, White 2, X, Y, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. So first of all, Tackle. Tackle is it differs in power, but it's always been a 100 accuracy physical normal type move. I believe in maybe older generations it was like 35. Oh, maybe no, I don't think it was always 100% accuracy. I think in like the older generations it was like 95 accuracy, 35 power. And then in the current generations, I believe it's 40 power, 100 accuracy. And then I think in black and white, fifth generation, and then black 2, white 2, I think it was 50 power, 100 accuracy if I remember. I believe so. You can look up the exact ones of that, but anyways, it's pretty much just no effect. It's just the basic of all attacks, really. And then Flail. Flail's 100 accuracy, physical normal type attack, and pretty much what this does is the lower health you are when you use this move, it'll get stronger. So it's pretty sweet. And then for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, it's just tackle. There's no Flail. So yeah. And then the held item for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. They both have the same effect, but in older generations it's called a Pink Bow, and current generations it's called a Silk Scarf. It pretty much boosts the the power of normal type moves by 10%. So yeah. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, Black 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. For offline, you want the Life Orb. Now what the Life Orb does, this boosts the power of your physical and special type attacks on a Pokemon. But every time you do damage, you'll be taking a bit of damage to your own health. So, yeah, you'll be doing a lot more damage, but you'll be taking damage from your own attacks as well. And then for online, the rule about online held items is when a held item gets used in an online battle, you'll get it right back after the battle's done. So it's really good for items like the Focus Sash, to where they're really annoying to grind for. So why the Focus Sash is so good? Pretty much when a Pokemon's holding this and they're at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they'll always live at 1 health. So it's a really good item. You pretty much, as long as you don't miss your move, get flinched, infatuated, confused, paralyzed, asleep, or frozen, you at least get one move off, and that's always a good thing. Always one move just on all of your Pokemon can always make the difference. So why not prepare for it? And then for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, same item for online, the Focus Sash, but for offline you want the Normalium Z. Now what this does, this is mainly for Tackle and Flail. I don't really know what Z Flail does. You can look it up, but I think it just turns into a physical attack. I think just using Z Tackle would be better, and then Z moves never miss, so it's pretty nice. And Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee do not have any hell items, and I'll save the abilities for last, but I'm going to go on to Gyarados now. So Gyarados, the moves for Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. First of all, Bite. Bite is a 60 power, 100 accuracy. In older generations, some moves were just special attack, and this is one of the moves that were special attack. But it's always been 60 power, 100 accuracy, dark type attack. But in current generations, it turned to a physical attack like it should be. So pretty much this has a 30% chance to flinch whoever you use it against. So how flinching works is you have to be faster than a Pokemon to be able to flinch them. And you'll be able to know when they get flinched when the time and that turn comes for them to use their move. It'll say they flinched and can't move, and then or whatever they were trying to do that move, it would just be canceled out. So yeah. And then Twister. Twister is a 40 power, 100 accuracy, special dragon type attack. I believe this has the same exact flinch chance as Bite. It's just weaker, and it's a dragon type move. And it's always been a special attack. And then Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is 150 power, 90 accuracy, special normal type move. This is one of the almighty moves known as Hyper Beam. Pretty much everyone knows it. That is, seen or played Pokemon before. It's a legendary move. Yeah, it's great and all. The only bad thing about it is when you use it, you have to recharge on the next turn. So you can't do anything. Like, you can't switch out, you can't do any moves. It just says you have to recharge the next turn. So, yeah. And then Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is a 100 accuracy, I guess, special dragon type attack. And how this works, it doesn't have any power. It just straight up, every time you use this, you do 40 damage against whoever you use this against. So it can be really good if you're just like looking for something that'll do the same damage if you're not doing much damage with the other attacks. It can be really good. And then the parentheses. Alright, so the parentheses, why is it here? Let me explain what Hydro Pump does. Hydro Pump is 110 power, 80 accuracy, special water type attack. There's no special effects, it's just really good. But as you can see, the accuracy is 80, so any move, attacking move that has under 90 accuracy, for me personally, I wouldn't have it on there normally on the moveset. Unless you have something like raising an accuracy, like raising your accuracy somehow in other Pokemon, and using a move like Baton Pass to pass over that stat boost to whoever you want to get the accuracy boosted on. That's one way. Now another way is lowering the evasion on whoever you're trying to use the low accuracy move on, and that's from a move called Sweet Scent, pretty much. And Sweet Scent is, every time you use this, in older generations it lowers the evasion by 1, or whoever you use this against, but in current generations it lowers it by 2, so pretty much just like boosting your own accuracy. If you lower an evasion of 1 on an opponent, and then you use Hydro Pump against them, as long as you don't have any like accuracy loss or anything like that, it'll be 90 accuracy instead of 80. So it's pretty nice, unless you just want to risk it, of course. And then that's the one you want instead of Twister. And then if you will have it, then you might as well have Rain Dance. And I'll explain what Rain Dance does, but you want to have that instead of Dragon Rage. So what Rain Dance does, this is a status water type move, and it's 100% accuracy. And for 5 turns, it has the raining weather on the field. And this has a lot of different effects. Like, I'll explain the main ones that you really want. It boosts the power of water type moves by 50%, and then weakens the power of fire type moves by 50%. And then this makes moves like Thunder, Hurricane, I think those are the only 2, yeah. They usually have like whatever accuracy they have, but in the rain they're actually 100% accuracy, so it's pretty sweet. And then moves like Solar Beam, I'm pretty sure, do less damage, like that depend on the sun, and I think they take even another turn to charge. You can see the exact effects of Rain Dance, but Rain Dance is mainly for that 50% water boost, so you might as well, because Hydro Pump's a water attack. But yeah. And then for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, X, Y. So lots of different things here. First of all, Aquatail. Aquatail is a 90 power, 90 accuracy, physical water type attack. And yeah, I don't think there's any special effect. If there is, then it must be that you get a high critical hit chance, like you'll get a 1 in 8 chance to get a critical instead of the normal 1 in 16 chance. But I believe it's just no effect, it's just a good move. And then Ice Fang. Ice Fang is a 65 power, 90, I believe it's 95. It's either 95 or 90 accuracy. You can look it up exactly. Physical ice type attack. And pretty much this has 2 effects. They both are a 10% chance, but one is to flinch. You already know what flinching does. And then the other is actually to freeze whoever you use it against. So the frozen status effect is one of the most overpowered ones ever. Pretty much when you're frozen, you can't do anything until you thaw out. You can thaw out on turn 1 and just, you know, or just not thaw out until never, until you just get destroyed. So frozen is quite the interesting status effect, being freeze. And then Hyper Beam and Rain Dance, those you already know what those do. And then for Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, the only thing different here is instead of Hyper Beam, you actually want Crunch. Crunch is an 80 power, 100 accuracy, physical dark type attack. And there's a chance that, there's a 10% chance, whoever you use this against, it'll lower their defense by 1. So it could be really nice. And then for Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, the different thing here is instead of Ice Fang, you actually want Hurricane. And remember when I said there's certain moves in the rain that just get 100% accuracy? Yeah, Hurricane, that's going to hit every time if it's raining. So what Hurricane is, this is 110 power, usually 70 accuracy, I'm pretty sure, special flying type attack. And like I said, if it's in the rain, it's going to be 100% accuracy, so it's pretty nice. And then I believe